Meteor Hammer on a tower. 2 points in Dragon Tail. To have more duration on it.
Cogs around side, forced to Ravage, and he's still not moving away. As Cogs stay up for a while, they're trying to keep up to Zai, and immediately Sumail's like, we can't catch him. We won't get this kill. Insania here with Boxy, Bushwhack, connects onto Amar. They've got the kinetic field. That will lock him up even longer. And with Nisha here too, Dragon Tail and nothing more from Amar. 4 heroes from Liquid combined to get the kill onto this Dragon Knight.
It's also going to be some damage dealt to the tower. I'm not sure if they have a hero that can just TP here, contest it. No Wrath of Nature available. Exo, also not the usual move you would see where someone TPs or rotates with Death Prophet to take enemy offlane tower, but still, damage is going to be done. They're going to have another entrance to enemy triangle. Okay, we'll get the last hit.
Saving it for him to get that gold. And I believe Meteor Hammer soon there for Zai.
I think Zai decided to go for Meteor Hammer because he wanted to put more points in Kraken Shell. Just so he doesn't die. That first death was relatively early on when he didn't have it. So needs to have some kind of a farming tool. Anchor Smash does scale well in terms of damage and also the cooldown. Second per level, so wants to have something to farm the Ancients and also farm the stack that he made for himself.
Relatively quiet for Nigma. He has Mind Control. He's going for that Axe. He wants that upgrade to give them the Entangle. See how much that's going to help them in these fights and in this game. Especially if they can get superior vision and use this Wrath of Nature to play some high-tempo pressure.
Zai has been farming underneath the ward for quite some time, but they need to bring multiple heroes to be able to bring him down. Boxy, he knows something is up.
So they get that D ward, and now it's all dark there over on the triangle.
Mind control. Attacking tower with his treants. Trying to put as much pressure as he can. As you said, going into that Aghanim Scepter, I'm a big fan of the item. Just, if you can build it from the off lane, like not a fan of safe lane, but because you want to build different items, of course. You want to get damage, but you can still scale with the Aghanim Scepter. It's also a good tool to stop Death Prophet from running in with the Exo if you pop it. And of course, against the Morphling, root mechanic.
Hook shot, Sunray onto Zai. The battery assault around him, or in the Cogs too. It is tough for him to get out, and he'll die to Sumail, who came over and used that meta immediately.
Also got hit by Nature's Prophet ulti. Kuroki finds Zai 2 times so far. Hook shot. Game slowed down. 4-3, 11 minutes into the game. Insania does have Static Storm available, so I want to see him pop it. Sumail is relatively an easy target, especially with the Ravage combo.
TP in from Boxy. They find Kuroki. They're going to bring another TP and even more TPs in. Cogs will push back Nisha. They've got the glimpse on a Kuroki, but he's still on the run. Boxy moving over. Acorn shot.
Nice, not by Kuro.
So they won't be able to land the Bushwhack, and that means all these rotations are for nothing.
MC even tips Kuro for that good play. We have a lot of green lights top. Means that people should be fighting. GH will try to dive away, but he gets it. And also uses Egg far away from there. Nicely done by GH.
Is that value, though? Like, instead of just dying and having Supernova ready for a fight immediately after?
Nah, you don't want to die here, I would say. Just feed away some gold. Kuro chasing him one more time.
Bushwhack lands from a distance. Sharpshooter, the Exo. They've got the glimpse. Sprout, Static Storm. That's on a 2. And Mind Control unable to get out as they drop down the Meteor Hammer onto Nisha. Nisha, though, just fighting back at Amar. They've got all these heroes. Nisha ends up dead, so Amar will fall. Hookshot onto the back line to get Insania. Boxy, not a lot of health.
No Scurry also available. Sumail
went the opposite direction.
Yeah, he got the last hit with his illusion on Sumail, getting that extra 300 gold. So now, on top of the net worth after getting that kill, we'll continue to farm up the jungle and also stopping the aggression. This is second Exo on a mid lane that did not result in a tower kill.
Yeah, it ended up getting them 2 kills overall, but just no tower. They got the bottom tier 1 a long time ago. Mind Control comes back. They find Mickey. He's going to try and stand his ground. Waveform back, shifting, sprouted, bushwhack on a 2, and now look for the sharpshooter again. Sumail needs to be careful, it hits him, now he sunders. That's gonna be out of mind control, so he's got low health. Mickey still surviving. These heroes come over from the side of Liquid. They'll get the kill out of mind control, Mickey still survives. They go after Sumail, the bushwhack on the 2, they'll take out the Terror Blade, and look over to the Clockwork to finish him off.
This is what I talked about. They try to kill Morphling, and their damage output is very limited. Like, even Terrorblade shows up, and the finest of all Ice Frog creations, the Attribute Shift ability, does not allow him to die there. Power Treads, Wraith Band, and the Magic Wand, that's all it takes. He shifted down to, I'd say, 3,000 HP going into Lincoln Sphere next, which I really like. I'm usually not a fan of Lincoln Sphere Rush on Morphling. I know the Chinese players love to do it, but this time around against Sunder, against the Dragon Tail mostly, where he wants to initiate with the Blink Dagger stun, it's going to stop any kind of aggression from Dragonite. And also, they don't have abilities that they can proc Lincolns with, so that's going to be a big problem for Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, Mickey feeling unkillable without the Lincolns, and with it might be even more.
While all this was happening, Zai got a solo kill on GH. Ravage, Meteor Hammer. He knew that there was no Supernova available, so won't be able to use it this time. And now Zai will get a kill on tower eventually. Another Meteor available in 10. What a gameplay. Fantastic.
You really love it. These Treants still trying to get the 2-1 over mid. That tower is low, but not dead. Ooh. This is a replay. Just another Meteor Hammer. Now the tower. All right. So free to take that tower. Also gets that solo kill that you talked about earlier. So it feels like it's working. That's for sure. 2K lead for Liquid, and well, the only one who's really up there in the net worth is Sumail. The other two cores are struggling. Mind Control has died a couple times and still looking for the Zags.
Interesting build from Sumail. He wants to get Eagle Song immediately as his pretty much second item, or first, if you, I don't know if you consider Dragonlance one item.
That's kind of one of those questions that's in the eye of the beholder, right?
Like Butterfly, they have so much magical damage. You're also like playing into Morph. I'm not sure if he wants to go for, I don't think he should, but he bought it, so he's up to something.
See if
this, like, if he finishes off Butterfly, this is gonna be like the fastest Butterfly on Terrorblade.
We'll see if it ends up being of value. Wrath of Nature gets popped. Mind Control goes over bottom. That was a Wrath of Nature without the Ags that's about to be finished for him. 200 gold away. Has some Treants pushing bottom. Maybe while they're going for the tower up top on Liquid, they can take a tower bottom for the side of Nigma with the amount of Treants they have here.
It's a lot of illusions, a lot of Treants. I think they could potentially still defend the tier 2 tower from Liquid if they decide to rotate Zai. For now, he's going to take the outpost, and we see the first rotation Rocket. We'll scout things out.
He's got that shard, so he's got that Hunter's Boomerang.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
See those
attack.
Treants and creeps getting cleaned up pretty quickly. So pushes off. Do a lot of damage to that tower, though. Do another push like that, they could be equal in safe lane towers taken. While that's all going on, though, Liquid, they're in the Roche Pit taking the first Aegis of the game with an XO level 2. Usually the timing there, when you hit that level 12 point, just walk in a Roche XO and go.
He got scouted by a Rocket. Kuroki not close enough to try to go for a steal. And Nisha will pick up Aegis. They think Mickey is unkillable with the Lincoln Sphere that we mentioned, now going into Manta style.
See if they can get that kill, or even try to get Nisha with this Aegis twice. Very tough for Nigma to pull off, but while that's all going on, Sumail continuing to farm up. He finds himself the Brigand's Blade, and that will be delivered to him. And in a moment, he'll have enough gold for that Talisman and get into that Butterfly.
Still thinking about that Butterfly. Morphling will eventually... Ooh. Needs another hit. And we'll stop.
Or Silent Zai moving forward, and he does have Ravage. Glimpse back, Ravage used. That was enough to hit the Phoenix. But Icarus dive, and there's the waveform to get the kill on the GH. So Ravage, not exactly the best. I think maybe that was to control up Amar, but he was already dead, and they do get GH, so it does hit something.
He knew that it's going to clip another hero, so we'll get a freebie. I think Meteor also landed on a tower as well as Phoenix, so they get double the value. This is going to be another tier 2 tower. Nigma Galaxy, they just don't have enough damage to fight back. We haven't seen Phoenix ulti being used aggressively at all in terms of heroes that can protect the Eggway. Sure, there's Dragonite stun, maybe Clockwork, but not the best thing. And you also are playing into Morphling, who's off to such a great start that he can easily waveform on top of it and just kill the egg. Waterfly, 18 minutes into the game.
You're going to have to find a way to control him and make sure that he doesn't kill that Supernova, but it's still just a level 1 egg. So it's 6 shots. It's very easy to kill if you're up on it. They just don't have any openings on the side of Nigma. They're staying close in net worth for Sumail, but everybody else feels like they're falling behind. They'd love to get this Maelstrom out on mind control so he can start to farm around the map a little bit easier and quicker.
They need to try to get pickoffs. Use this Dragonite Blink Stun, Clockwork Hook Shot. Phoenix is high level. He's level 10, which means that Sunray is maxed out. Dota plus win probability, 93% against 7.
That's high for a situation like this.
I would say 85-15, like what Dota Plus is going to give them, but this looks very difficult. Exo available on Dead Prophet, plus Arcane Rune. Let's see if Nisha wants to use it. Nah, not going to go for it.
Top tower is under attack.
See if they can make a comeback. Meteor Hammer drop down on the top tier 3 from Zai. So pressure onto the high ground just 19 minutes into the game.
Zai trying to find the right angle, going for the Blink Dagger next. Manta Style also about to be delivered on Mickey. He needs another 600 gold to finish it off.
There's that Exo we're talking about. Meteor Hammer. Forcing out the glyph. There's a double damage. Just sitting top. Nobody going to be close enough to get that mind control. He's trying to
Meteor with Meteor
in.
action. What if 2 meteors collide?
I think they should shatter.
Shatter and no one gets the damage, or just get reduced damage.
No, you know how the ability from Primal Beast, the rock gets thrown and then it splits? The meteors collide and then they split.
Did you know that Meteor... Just kidding, I don't know. I don't have anything. Wanted to give you a cool fact about meteors. We always got hit by one, I believe, a couple of days ago or a week ago. Time flies. So Exo used plus meteor, tower down to 900 HP. They're still trying to play this split push game on side of Nigma Galaxy, pretty similar to how Team Liquid played the first game, where they did not want to take the fight. They don't feel that they're strong enough at the moment.
There's the Manta for... Sumail going BKB next. Do you think this build's going to be enough?
I would like them to win this game so they get an interview with Sumail and ask him about the item build, because I don't know. I just don't feel like this is... It's a very difficult Terrorblade game. If he feels like he needs to outpush the waves much faster, Butterfly, sure. You're playing into Morphling. Morphling will get other items. There's a bunch of magical damage on their side that they can kill him with. So I guess playing into Static Storm and Ravage wants to be able to stand his ground and deal damage during the BKB. But it's a lot of commitment. You pop a BKB meta, if they can disengage with Glimpse and Ravage, they'll gladly take that trade. Amar one more time.
Sharpshooter, Static Storm, and a kill there for Insania.
Another Arcane Rune. Zai is pinging it out. Exo will be available just in time. Looking very grim for Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah. Could pick up the Arcane Rune and have a Ravage on a lower cooldown if you wanted. About to have that blink too, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Meteor Hammer, he dropped the big creeps. He just continues to get that farm, and then you see the Wrath of Nature come in and tangle them.
Nothing's happening, so you're trying to hype up the Meteor Hammer
yeah,
drop.
I mean, I love...
Let's go, I'm down.
I'm here for it. Like I always say, it deserves to have an upgrade.
It does have. Neutral item.
Yeah, Fallen Sky. But I'd like to see Meteor Hammer level 2. It drops active ability Haley's Comet.
Every 73 or some years. 73 or 76.
Yeah. A 73-second cooldown.
Yeah.
Haley's Comet.
The game slowed down. Nigma only managed to get 5 kills so far. Arcane Rune still available for Dead Prophet. Next Roche potentially respawning in 2 minutes.
So we'll see if they want to fight Roche. You'd expect they'd want to fight with BKB and everything that they've tried to build up leading up to this. And City with a 4-step forward. Thunderstrike and heals up. And now gets away. Going for the shard, of course, looking for the Sunray active while
Radiant are scanning.
using that Supernova, which is now level 2, so it has 8 shots. A little bit harder to kill, but also, like you said, Nigma kind of lack the control to make sure they can't kill it. Kuroki dead immediately. Mickey gets another one under his belt. He's on a killing spree and a 9k lead here for Liquid, as these heroes on Nigma still trying to farm up something. Something that will make them confident enough to fight.
Yeah, I want to see Team Liquid just go for the high ground. Might be, you know, risky because Roshan may respawn, and but there's Arcane Rune on Dead Prophet, so I want to see them do the same thing. Try to Meteor Hammer, use Exo, deal some damage, take out this tower. You can reset one more time. Tanky enough. And here comes Zai. Still gonna drop it. Even hit some R with it.
There's the Exo, there's the Greaves, and here is the charge up onto the high grounds. Tier 3 gone.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Wow.
top tower has fallen.
Sumail and Mind Control are pushing bot. This is...
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Doesn't seem like a good trade to me. Mind Control is inside the base. There is still
They're TPing back to the tier 2. They're going to send Boxy over.
Team Liquid. They do have Glyph available.
Are fortified.
He's just coming over to potentially fight Mind Control. He needs to get some damage there. I believe
Dire's
charged
top
up a
barracks.
sharpshooter. They've also got Sumail nearby. Just the disturbance while they lose their top set of racks. And Roche up in a minute.
Radiant's bottom tower
They're not going to
is under
have
attack.
meta really to fight Roche either. So theoretically,
They're not taking that
Liquid,
fight. Without
yeah.
meta, they just don't have enough damage. Maybe they could try to dive in, hook shot in with Clockwork, try to steal it, but other than that, they just don't have enough. They set up a vision inside Team Liquid's base, so that's going to help out with the split push to try maybe take a tower while Team Liquid is doing Roche. You have hook shot in, stop the TP, try to take a tier 3 tower, because they do have a lot of damage. This Terrorblade and the illusions. MC is getting bigger on NP, just finished off Maelstrom, going into Gleipnir next. Was thinking about the BKB, but it feels like they need damage.
so Roche in 10. Do here, Meteor Hammer for the mid, and that's all just keeping the creep waves pushed out while Roche now respawns and is spotted by Insania. So Nisha, he's got Exo, could just go in, use it, and get it. Maybe he doesn't even need to use it, truthfully. There's not going to be a contest coming in from Nigma Galaxy for this Roche, and it's not
Radiant's bottom
being used.
Someone needs
Just
to
go for
stop them from entering their base. It's going to be Boxy for now. But yeah, no Exo. They do have more than enough damage. Gush minus armor, Morphling fully jacked, 17,000 net worth on Mickey at the moment.
Look over at Boxy and Sunray on him. Amar gets the kill, and Sania's here. This is all while Roche is being taken, so they've got an Aegis into the hands of Mickey, and he's going to TP back. They'll get a kill onto the Clockwork. They'll take out Kuroki. It ends up being a trade, and they still cannot get that tier 3 bot.
I think Team Liquid should also try to outpush the bottom lane because they've been causing some issues. Tier 3 tower down to 800 HP, so if you want to keep Mickey down here bottom, he can easily outpush it without being afraid of dying. He also does have Shard now available, so you can shift while you're stunned.
Sunray. And back to base. Or, well, back to reality, not base.
No mana for TP.
Yeah.
We'll have it in a couple of seconds.
If he doesn't get spotted,
Radiant are scanning.
there's the TP, and okay. It works, leaving the map. Maybe even assume that he was TPing out while leaving the map, but didn't have the mana, like you said. So, he throws for Amar next, but he might get caught. Smoke breaks, blink away, Zai, blink, Ravage, there's the TP stopped, and the Meteor Hammer for the extra lockdown. Acorn shot, Bushwhack, Hunter's Boomerang, and a sharpshooter from Boxy to get the kill onto the Dragon.
Some moist spell casting from Team Liquid. Doesn't miss a single thing. They get a kill on Amar, who's now 1-5-1. Not really having a game, so they outpush this bottom lane a bit that we talked about. But then again, Wrath of Nature hits. It's suddenly back to Team Liquid's side. Team Liquid's had enough of this. They want a siege. They do have EXO level 3 available now with Octarine, with haste in bottle for Nisha. Team Nigma Galaxy, they lose one fight, they lose the game because they need to heavily commit. They need to use meta, BKB, Phoenix Egg. We still haven't seen them take a full on 5 engagement for a very long time.
Cogs, but Kroki's dead. They use that Wrath of Nature. They get the root on a Mickey. Nothing doing. He's just dominating. The adaptive strike and another kinetic field to block them out while they use the EXO to get to the set of racks.
So now they use meta. This game looks very, very grim right now. They're even try to go for a kill. Morphling, almost everything in Agi plus a sharpshooter. Another set of barracks done. They're drawing on a minimap. Boxy has had enough of these split push shenanigans, so wants to be able to get out, close out the game, knows that meta is on cooldown for another 2 minutes.
Whew. So, Liquid, every time they go to the high ground, it feels like they succeed to get a set of racks, get these tier 3s, and
very clean execution so far from Team Liquid. Almost no mistakes made. These 6 kills that they got were pretty much from the laning stage, 1 or 2 pickoffs, but other than that, they're still lurking around the mid lane. Maybe real Sumail shows up. GH wants to kill another creep wave here.
those fire spirits down, just trying to kill these creeps.
And Mind Control already taking the next creep wave with his treants.
Yeah. Sunray again. TP attempt. Insania, kinetic field, not going to see him. So he TPs back to base and kills that creep wave, backs up.
So this opens up another tier 2 tower. There is a range creep available. Mickey will finish it off. Still a minute and a half left on that Aegis. So should try to go another EXO because of the Octarine cooldown. It's time to try to go in and close out this game. But no creep wave. There is 2 creeps on 90 HP approaching. Mid wave also pushed out. Same goes for the top one. They need to get bots on someone just to be able to outpush one lane. Let's see who decides to get it if this game lasts for another couple of minutes.
If it will, they are posturing towards this bottom tier 3 Mickey. Gonna just go to the high ground, Sprout. Meteor Hammer from Amar.
On 2 of them.
Lands on the 2, but the BKB is popped. He wave forms onto the back lines, Yule's up into the air. He's got Supernova, but I don't think he really wants to use it that far back. Mickey is shifting. Wrath of Nature comes in. They've got the root. It's on to Mickey once again.
Well, this is the first mistake of Team Liquid. You know, not the big one. They can reset. They had no creeps whatsoever in their base. Mickey pops the BKB. Still had Aegis for another like 45 seconds. Let's see if Nigma Galaxy will try to smoke up and try to make something out of this, because meta is back online, and they will do so.
Feels like a move they need to make because they are just down by so much and are unable to get kills here overall. They'll find themselves Zai, but Zai blinks away instead of going in with a Ravage. Doesn't exactly have the team right next to him, but the hook shot follows him up.
Team is very far away.
Silence means there's no cogs, there's no battery assault, no way to lock down Zai. And they've got vision on Sumail. Glimpse back onto the high ground. That gives away the fact that they do have vision. They get the kill into GH. He's got buyback, doesn't use the Supernova once again. They'll start to retreat back towards the base. Ravage, BKB, Ravage doesn't land. So now they'll start to run away. Fireball down from Amar. But what else do you have? Not Amar.
Mickey will get a kill, and this is going to be it looks like it. The meta still not popped. Buybacks are coming in.
Gleipnir, Manta used by Mickey, and he's just still standing forward. They've got the silence onto this Nature's Prophet once again, so there's not much more that he can throw out their way. But back on GH, still waiting to see a aggressive Supernova.
GH got 2 shot by Mickey. 1 hit from Silver Edge and another one, and he's dead.
Shooter. And the waveform forward, they get killing a Mind Control. He'll buy back another Gleipnir usage on Anisha, but still, they cannot find an entry point into the fight.
Now they do also have top creeps entering the base, so EXO available one more time. Mind Control trying to soak up some damage with his treants, but they're going to go down very quickly. Last hope, last glyph.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Mars back up.
Radiant structures.
Meteor Hammer. Sunray, ooh, Mickey over to the side trying to get a kill, and a Kuroki to drop down the static storm. It's going to be the silence on a Sumail, and he'll die. No buyback, never gets that Sunder off, never goes to this Metamorphosis. Sunray, Supernova, Meteor Hammer, going to be dropped down on 2 heroes, but it's not going to matter. Amar ends up falling. 3 heroes down to the side of Nigma. And this Nigma Galaxy team is getting run down and depleted as Kuroki falls. Triple kill for Mickey. Meteor Hammer lands on a mind control. Waveform forward. Hook shot across the bow of Mickey. Goes to the Manta. Gets the Ultra kill. Gets the Rampage. And the full team wipe as Team Liquid will get the series 2-1 over Nigma Galaxy.
Beautiful execution from Team Liquid. A very one-sided game. It's been Team Liquid from start to finish. They did not let go. Almost no mistakes from them so far. They take Roshan.